We are now officially live on YouTube as well, if you prefer a large screen version of this stream. Not going to go crazy today. We are going to keep things real chill. We're going to do the Zwift Big Spin Long Ride, which is a special event that Zwift is doing where at the end of it you get to spin a prize wheel and get special limited edition gear. Just got back from the doctor who's allowed me back on the bike. Connor, let's go, dude. How long have you been off, man? Water bottles, gloves, headband, towel, bike computer. I'll explain that in a second. Phone. I think we're gravy, baby. Thanks, Gil. Probably doing the wrong thing right now in biking, but couldn't stay off the bike. Healing from some tattoos. Nice, Gil. Multiple tattoos? Ah, you're good, DLG. I think you have the best excuse of all time. But thank you. It's been an exciting week. Catted up to B, did a long ass race, stayed spicy in a shorter crit race on B. Not your flute, thank you. Feels good to be here. How's the fam, Danny? Nice, Gilly. I don't have any tattoos, but I've wanted one my entire life. I don't know if I'll ever get one though. Just can't really decide on anything. Danny, I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I have like some pretty weird tenderness at like my upper thigh. There's some lymph nodes here as well that could be reacting to something, but I'm not positive. It doesn't hurt like a pulled muscle though, so I'm hoping it's just like a little flare up of like lymph nodes or something fighting off whatever they do. A Zwift tattoo? Yeah. I have thought about like a bike tattoo, but I think I need to like bike for a little bit longer before I like deserve one, you know? Fam is good. Took the older daughter on the trail walk yesterday. Nice. Gilly, yeah, it's not like any sort of nervousness about a tattoo. It's just I haven't really like found something that I like enough to put on my body that would make a cool tattoo. Like, I'm not gonna put a pizza on my body, even though I love pizza. Although I have considered like a best friend tattoo where like all the people in my friend group get one slice of the same pizza. Gilly, I can feel it, but it's certainly not like prohibitive. We'll see if that changes throughout the race. I will definitely stop if it starts hurting. Applesauce, thanks for the follow. I haven't had applesauce in probably 20 years. You drunkenly got a Lego head on the inside of your ankle, Jack. That's a pretty good tattoo story. You're not getting a slice of the pizza, no matter how nicely you ask. All right, Danny. I think you might change your mind once you see how cool we all look with them. What's up, Daniel? Do you drink or eat protein after a ride? Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were asking two separate questions, like do you drink / do you eat protein? Not actively, meow, but I usually eat dinner after my ride, which almost always has a decent amount of protein. Sounds good, Gail. What's up, Inconsequential? How you doing, buddy? How's your week going? My Michael Jackson died when I was in college, and we had a big Michael Jackson party. And I remember a guy named Ross got R.I.P. Michael tattooed on his butt with a stick and poke tattoo, and they misspelled Michael. Been busy but the good kind. Man, I say that a lot in my life when people ask how I'm doing. And in fact, that would be my answer. This week has been pretty stressful, but not prohibitively so. I work in marketing and e-com, but I work for a company that manufactures gardening products. You may have heard me talk about that before. So the spring season where I live and around the country is our busy season. So things are hectic right now. Yeah, exactly. It was something like that, Danny. All right, we are just spinning the pedals for a bit, and then we're going to join an event called the Zwift Big Spin. At the end of these rides, you get to spin a big prize wheel. Inconsequential, nice. R.I.P. Michelle. I wish that's what it was. Daniel, we manufacture natural pest repellents. That's our primary product line. We also sell third-party, all sorts of different gardening products through our website and through Amazon. Yeah, I kind of do. The past few months I've taken my training much more seriously than I did the first couple of years of biking. So I've been working in some Zone 2, Zone 3 rides, and so far no structured workouts, but definitely some longer chill rides. That's kind of what today will be. A prize, you say? BLF, have you done any of the big spin rides? Inconsequential. I'll shoot you a DM. I try to keep my professional life away from my TikTok channel, just to keep things a little bit separated there. Guten Tag, Lolo. I mean, it's not a huge secret. People can figure out who I am, but we don't need to make it easy. Fair enough, inconsequential. Kava. Is that still German? I've never seen that C before. I assume you're asking how I'm doing. Oh, French. Wait, Guten Tag's not French, is it? Ça va. Oh yeah, I feel like we've had this conversation before. Pulls up LinkedIn. I'm using all the languages, bro, and then you just used American right there. Nice. American English, I suppose. Meat is my surname. Inconsequential is not my first. I'm doing well, though. I have a little bit of lingering health anxiety about some tenderness on the upper part of my thigh. Not positive what it is yet. It doesn't feel great. there's a chance I do not make it to the end of this ride. But I wanted to spin the wheels a little bit. Yeah, but it doesn't feel like a muscle thing. It almost feels like potential like infection or something. We'll see. Inconsequential, do you get better rewards for the A category ride on the Zwift spin than B? The official answer to that is no, but the unofficial answer is people are starting to think so, yes. BLF, I'm not sure if it's technically hip flexor. There are some big muscles that run down here. They're technically like part of the groin. And the pain is kind of centered around some of them, but man, I would feel a lot more like other pain. It's mostly just like tenderness. This one's legit, Danny. Oh, you got the jersey? I got the stupid shoes. Exactly, BLF. That's what I was looking at online today when I was stressing about it. FTP Live? I've never done one. I don't have a ton of interest in doing that, to be honest with you. Exactly, Lolo. I'm not sure, Lolo. You can, like, the biggest thing is that cruiser bike, Inconsequential. It's like a big, kind of like pimped out looking bike. Googling always leads to the correct health answer, yeah. We are going to do something different today. I've got my bike computer here, and I've charged up my Asiamo power meter pedals. If you've been watching the channel lately, you would have seen that my power has increased quite dramatically in the past few weeks. And while there are a lot of legit reasons for that, improving my training, taking rest and recovery and nutrition more seriously, he says as he bikes through an injury. Hey, Rob. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. But I do want to check the accuracy of my trainer, my primary power source, which is the Zwift Hub 1. So I'm doing what's called a dual record, where I take two different power sources, record the same ride with each one, and then put them into Zwift Power and check for any deviation. Now, I was playing with this yesterday just to get it set up, and I think they are looking pretty similar here. What's up, Cody? That'd be awesome, though. Secretly holding out hope. Inconsequential, the only reason I kind of want it is to do it with the Zwift games when they've neutralized all the bikes. BLF, so primary source, Zwift Hub 1, secondary source, Asiamo power meter pedals that I normally have on my outdoor bike. I don't want to be in Cat A, it's lonely up there. Finally hit the FRR wall today and did not finish your first race. Had a pinch in the hip and called it. Oh, dang, CKL, I'm dealing with a bit of a hip problem myself. But hey, way to listen to your body, man. Oh, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I am wearing my newest jersey, the Level 52 80s kit. Well, if this guy would get out of the way. Oh, it's Janet. What's up, TM? What's up, Watermelon? Sometimes it is, Danny. What shorts, Matthew? I recommend bibs, biking bibs. If you can splurge on nice ones, they make a difference. Lacole is my current favorite brand. But if you can't afford that, I really like the black bib. You have to go to their website. They're not on Amazon, but it's about 40 bucks. Yeah, I've heard Neopro as well. That name does come up a lot. Thanks for mentioning that, CK. I was trying to remember that the other day. Where did that guy go? What's up, Michael? It's going well, man. Keeping it chilly tonight, though. Oh, dang. 20% off sale on Neopro. $22 miles for the TTT. Yeah, I might have to skip that. It looks like a super flat course though, right? Inconsequential. Castelli Endurance 3, is that a bib, BLF? Janet is also doing the same ride. Potentially at slightly different speeds here, but we'll see how the leg feels. Oh, that's nice. What's up, Beer Waterfall? We're going 20 miles, 33 kilometers. Relatively flat course. This is the Zwift Big Spin event where at the end you get a big prize wheel. We are not racing today. All right. I mentioned this before, but I want to create a clean intro to the video. We're doing something a bit different today. We are doing the Zwift Big Spin event where you get a prize at the end of the race, but we are going to take it pretty easy today, nursing a little bit of an injury and a bit of recovery. But we're also doing a dual recorded ride, which means I'm taking a power reading from two different sources. My primary source, the Zwift Hub 1, and my Asiamo power meter pedals that I normally have on my outdoor bike, which I'll be recording on my bike computer. The reason I'm doing this, I have had a pretty big spike in power the past few weeks. There's a lot of legitimate reasons for that. I've been taking my training much more seriously, first and foremost, resting, recovering, paying attention to nutrition, and being motivated by my promotion to Cat B. But I do, for my own peace of mind, want to confirm that my Zwift Hub 1 is reading accurately. So I'm going to be recording this ride on two sources. I will do a short video on how you load those files up onto Zwift Power. I think I have it all figured out. I've never done it before, so we will learn that together. And hopefully what we'll see is that the power on my Asiamos and my Zwift Hub 1 are exactly the same. If they're not, for whatever reason, we will look into that accordingly. What's up, George Watch over on YouTube? I am live on YouTube as well. If you prefer a full screen version of this, please join me over there. Danny Enzo. Oh, also I should start plugging those other channels more because TikTok might get the boot. So Instagram, Danny Enzo Bikes. Pretty good space over there. Actually, I post a lot on my story there. And then YouTube. All right, what's the chat saying? Got to get Jay a matching Let's Ride headband. That'd be sick. Jay, hello. Leg report so far so good. Feel a little weakness there. I don't know. WebMT says he's got scurvy. Okay. BLF, let's hope not. Daniel, wouldn't be the worst thing. Go back to our winning ways. Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate you, my friend. Thanks, Inconsequential. Appreciate you following over on Instagram. Health is wealth. Let's enrich everyone. Thanks for the motivation to invest in this community. Beer Waterfall, it's a very kind thing to say. Bit of a long ride today for just a casual thing. 33 kilometers, 20 miles. Even though we're taking it easy, you gotta make sure you're properly prepared for a ride like this. George Watch over on YouTube. Yes, I am on Strava. Danny Enzo there as well. I've got a link on my website, which I keep on most of my bios, but DannyEnzo.com. Under the fitness section, I've got a link to my Strava. Would love to connect there. YouTube notified you today. Very handy. Oh, nice, Lolo. Keep pace with you, Jay. We'll see. I might start out a little spicier and see how we feel. And then we'll just catch up with you. No chicken tenders, Daniel. In fact, I don't have much of an appetite today. TikTok is the worst for notifications. Nice, Meow. Nice to connect there. Here we go, y'all. Let's get after it. I'm bummed I can't wear my beautiful 80s jersey. You're gonna see me glance over at this bike computer a lot. I should have put it right here, but I forgot my little connector. Ah, there's our friend Janet, outlined in blue. Watermelon special, baby. Oh, lovely that we start with like the only elevation of the whole course. Friend Janet, yes, inconsequential. Spy on chat. We're high from here. That was funny the other day when you popped over there and I didn't catch it. I forgot you changed your name. Okay. Feels like a pretty solid pace. Is she a friendzo? That's the question. I think so. Although her playlist name that she made me was more than a friendzo. So you don't call your friends cute and consequential? You should see the state of my friends, though. I call my cute friends cute. Exactly. Yeah, Frazzy. These are all real people. This is not a competitive race, although normally that's what we do. But yeah, they are real people. They just have a way of getting competitive. Yeah. We'll see how we feel at the end. Maybe get a little sprint in there. Trying to take it easy on my leg. I forgot this route starts on a climb. Leg depending, I'd say, inconsequential. Man, in round 2 or round 1, I can't remember, of ZRL this year, Zwift Racing League, the competitive Tuesday night league I do, they had a points race on this route. And so that you could earn points by climbing that hill fastest. And there's a sprint section up here as well, right at the top of the hill. Just brutal. That race started so fast. Helpless hoser. I think you would find that proximity chat would be a lot of heavy breathing. I think it's, yeah, it's right here through the town. Oh, the Macquarie 40. I forgot if they did that as a points race on ZRL. CKL, it's actually more of like a groin, like these muscles coming in, or it's my lymph nodes. Something's really tender in there, but it's not hurting to like engage muscle. So I'm not positive what it is. It's annoying. Freaking sitting at work being bummed about it all day. Push too many watts, CKL. A lot of people ask about why I wear gloves when I do indoor biking. It's because my hands sweat a lot and the handlebars get tough to grip. Some people just put a towel across, but these work. How you doing, Tuxek? It's possible inconsequential. It's like a little swollen, which I didn't see as a super common symptom of impingement. The most troublesome thing that was popping up was like a sports hernia, but I think I would be in a lot more pain. Rich, it helps with the aesthetic. It makes the aesthetic. Halfway through FRR. Nice, dude. CKO was just talking about tough go at it today. Nice little crew here. Yorkshire, brutal. Dude, I hate that course. I've gotten a lot better at climbing, but man, I'm not at the point where I enjoy it. I just like watching scenery go by me a bit faster. Somebody who injured their hip marathon training, taking it easy for a week isn't a terrible plan. Yeesh. A week, Rich? Green jersey hunting. Yeah, inconsequential, hell yeah, that sounds fun though. At least you can stop for a real pint afterwards. Every 5 miles. Reminds me of like a run near here that Krispy Kreme sponsors. You like got to run a 5-mile race or something. Every mile you have to eat like a dozen donuts. Maybe not a dozen, I don't remember what it is. It's a lot. Probably not a dozen, that'd be insane. Thanks, Shannon. Just do a bunch of these chill rides instead of racing, see how many it takes to get the fancy bike. Yeah, Tyler. We'll see how the leg feels after this. Right now it's okay. As long as it doesn't get worse. Yeah, a dozen would be crazy. A dozen would be crazy. Thanks, Shannon. Rich, thank you, my friend. That's it. I could crush the donut eating portion of that, not the running part. Inconsequential, okay, that was a little crazy. You struggle to eat one donut? Well, that's insane. What's up, Steven? Right on, my friend. Yeah, they're not the best, but they're so fluffy and light. All right, our blob caught that blob, which means our blob's better. Let's push through, blob. Blob, on me. Aren't donuts supposed to be sweet? Well, American donuts are so sweet. Yes. Wait, yeah, same question. Oh, your local Greg's closed? Dang. That sucks. Keldon, I happen to know. I use the Zwift Hub 1, but I would recommend the Wahoo Zwift Hub 1 now, because this model's discontinued. Got a link on my website in my bio. Very helpful, Danny, thank you. Okay. You're good, Keldon. Oh, there's Janet. Blob with me. Dang, you're hustling, Jay. Is it taking advantage if it's consensual? Fair enough, Lilo. Thoughts on sausage rolls? I'm for them. I've never been to a Greg's, but we were talking about Greg's the other day, and I looked up all their best snacks. I would destroy one of their sausage rolls. I had some pretty good ones when I was in Austria. Vegan sausage rolls? Interesting. I'd try them. I hear Daniel loves to. All right, we don't need to put an apostrophe S there and one G. I'm sure. Danny, I learned some interesting baby facts the other day. Most notably, I didn't realize that babies weren't supposed to drink water for like the first few months. They get all their water from breast milk, or formula, I guess, if you aren't breastfeeding. But my friend Dave, their baby just had water for the first time. He was telling the story about it. He's like, yeah, we gave him water in this tiny little cup, and he showed it to me. Cutest thing. It looks like a soft, adorable shot glass. And Dave was like, yeah, he had just eaten something, and he took his first little sip of water, and he looked at me like he had been thirsty for like 6 months, and he just had water for the first time. He said it was really funny. Rich, I come by baby facts when I'm in proximity with babies. Thank God you never looked after a baby. Well, if I was going to look after a baby, I would get properly trained, I assume. Hey Danny, if you were to use a power-up, can others benefit from it by drafting you? Sandy-san, yeah, it depends on the power-up. There's one power-up called the burrito that actually prevents people from drafting behind you. So that's actually kind of like a more of a defensive power-up. But otherwise, yeah, so if I use like an aero boost or a feather and I zoom out in front, people can catch my wheel and benefit from that for sure. Surprises dogs. I'm a great dog sitter. Hey, dogs can have water way easier. Wait, so I shouldn't have been breastfeeding my friend's dogs this whole time? Uh-oh. Onto the dirt path here. Lola.
Things do get a little loose when it's on a race around here. Yeah, I can be a bit more engaged, and that's not always a good thing. Hey man, I gotta keep my skills sharp. Sharper than ever now that I'm in B. Our excuses have to get better. Can't use the same tired excuses that I used in Cat C. Now I need sports hernias. Won a lot of money on betting this week, so going to treat myself to the Zwift play. Oh yeah, inconsequential. It's a symbiotic relationship. Got to give you good material. Inconsequential, you know, I'm not really sure what the long-term plans are for it, but I will say one of the things that's coming out soon, I hope, that has been talked about a bit is the velodrome. And some of the discussion around why they were delaying the velodrome earlier was because they wanted to wait till steering got developed more, so it could be a feature in those races. I found my water like a several-month-old baby. Wow, great analogy. That's so interesting. I know, inconsequential. I want it so bad. Sandy-san, appreciate you saying that. Those comments mean a lot to me. I'm glad you're back in the saddle, buddy. Cruising with a nice blob here. We ain't going slow. Back on pavement, thank goodness. Inconsequential now. I really want to. There's a pretty low intensity one in Asheville, North Carolina. It's outdoors. Kind of want to take a little road trip when the weather warms up. Falling hurts, yeah. Hopefully we don't do that. I'm gonna try not to fall ever again on a bike, indoors or outdoors. Although, decent content for a while. Inconsequential, did you just do it for fun, or were you being competitive in that space? Hey Alex, how's it going, my friend? How's your week going? Clip that for next time you fall. If you enjoy burning yourself on laminate flooring, the velodrome is for you. What a sell. Oh, that's sweet, inconsequential. You know, you're probably the only 5-syllable name that I regularly say on here. Danny's full name would be 6 syllables. I know, I don't give you the meat. Rathu Makana, hey, Rathu Makana, hey, 6 syllables as well. Pause. Or as Scrubs would say, phrasing. Low, low. Scrubs reference in 2024? Maybe because Janet's watching Grey's Anatomy right now. I've got medical shows in my head. I pronounce it wrong? How do you pronounce it? Lolo? Sorry, Jay. Outing you. I know, Daniel. We'll diagnose my problem, Lola. To be our team doctor. Oh, dang, Lola. We're falling apart in here between you, me, and CKL. We may have lost Janet. More hip problems in this chat than a nursing home. What's up, FML? We're waiting for our buddy. Hi, Granny. Do you mind me calling you Granny, or would you prefer Linda? Good to see you. Swifting with Granny on YouTube. Permanent shout out. Or Blobless. Grab my wheel, Jay. Right on my butt. Come on. Danny, don't say that. All right, Linda it is. There we go. Of course, Linda. Okay, reconnected with Janet. We've got 14.7 kilometers left. A little bit of climbing on this route. This is a draggy little section here. This is good practice, Jay. Staying right on a wheel. Your friend in Dirt said you were sandbagging Cat B. You mean sandbagging Cat C? You're good, Danny. Alex, I got dumb shoes 2 days ago. Kit wheels shoes. I would love the wheels. Bye, Linda. Kit would be cool. Would love the bike, obviously. Alex is asking about the big prize wheel at the end of this ride. Oh really, Alex? That'd be interesting. It'd be sick if you could get stuff that was actually useful. Yeah, inconsequential, you can definitely do it. Don't Get Dropped Cycling did a video about it today. Remember the Listen, Linda, Listen? I don't know if I remember that, Sandy. Inconsequential, check out Don't Get Dropped Cycling's YouTube channel. I haven't actually watched the video yet, but the teaser is that he explains it. But yeah, I think you have to finish the first one within 30 minutes of the start, and then get into the second one, the longer one. I think I know what you're talking about, Danny. It's from the, I think Lola was mentioning this the other day. It's from like the wife swap show or something. Exactly, Alex, that's my motivation too. We want to get the cruiser on the prize wheel. It's this big clunky bike, but there's certain events in Zwift right now where the bike you're on doesn't matter. So you can put whatever bike you want. Ken, the link on my website should take you to the Wahoo with the Hub 1 cassette. Not the actual like regular cassette, unless you're in a country or something that doesn't have access to it. That would be the one everyone recommends right now. The Wahoo Zwift Hub 1. A little sprint from Janet. Third fastest, nice, Jay. Well, Bryson, we're doing a dual recorded ride today. Everything appears pretty accurate. So, I honestly don't know. I've been taking my training much more seriously, there's no question about that. Maybe I just crossed a little threshold. Pushing into Cat B, trying to hold wheels there. It's very motivating, but definitely a few question marks. Where was the lead out? I didn't know she was going for a time, Chuck Sick, or I would have. Zwift Elite, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, man. Been a long time, dude. I was just talking about you. Yeah, Zwift Elite, not fun. Hoping it's not serious. Dude, I know, Danny. Yeah, my FTP jumped to like 20 points, which doesn't happen very often. Hence the dual record tonight. But I'm eyeballing power right now. What's in those bottles, really? HGH, I mean, just normal stuff. You doing all right, Zwift? Ken, most people are leaning towards getting the one with the hub. Now, there's nothing wrong with getting one with a cassette, but that hub is a universal hub that works with almost any bike. It's a lot easier to set up. Now, you should definitely read the things about what bikes will work on it, but most new riders coming to Zwift are going to be buying that trainer, the one with the hub. The Zwift, Wahoo Zwift Hub 1. That's what I'm currently riding on, except the Zwift version that was discontinued. Ten kilometers left in this ride. We've gone 23. What's up, Omaha? Zwift, you finally figure out your work-life balance. In time for spring sports to start. Nice. It's a tricky thing, man, especially with family. Definitely miss seeing you in here, but also definitely understand. I would love if you did, Zwift Elite. Hey, Livy. Just to reference something you said in my post today, I was making fun of my little laugh, and I mentioned how you called it laughing in lowercase. Come on, Janet. Push, baby. It came to me later on that night. %20 volume. There she is. How's your week going, Livy? Slow school before spring break. Time slows down a little bit. Enjoy those moments. You have plans for spring break? 68, that's odd, Lola. I bet it does. Florida with your friend, hell yeah, nice. Hope you get good weather. Did you see those ads that Miami put up on their TVs, local TV stations? They're basically like, please don't come to Miami for spring break. Danny, what's your favorite cuisine for a takeaway, and what's your favorite dish from it? Honestly, I had Indian last night. And recently as well. That's gonna be hard to beat. So I'm gonna say Indian. And then yeah, like one of the classic like Madras curry or saag paneer. It's pretty amazing. The UV is supposed to be 9. Olivia, I honestly have no idea what that means. Oh yeah, $100 parking. Yeah, Danny from that commercial. Oh, inconsequential. That's crazy, dude. That's what I had for lunch today. Leftover from dinner yesterday. I assume 9 is high, Livy. Where is it where you live right now? Okay. Lotion up. Papadom trays. I'm not sure what a papadom tray is. I'll be honest with you guys, my leg does not feel great. Oh, the condiments. What's up, World Above Wheels? Popped into your live briefly before this ride. I'm not sure if you caught that. Livy, I've got a weird pain. Nice. Sorry I couldn't hang out longer, buddy. I was enjoying the racing though. That's a video game I'd like to get into. Yeah, Olivia, I've got a weird little pain in my like upper thigh, groin area this morning. Probably shouldn't be riding, but it's not really bothering me. Sometimes when you order Indian and just order sides, oh, I could like sustain on samosas. Do we count that as a side? Dosa? Love dosa. All the bread. Yeah, Danny, I'm gonna definitely take it a little easier for the rest of this, but we gotta spin the wheel. Ken, I don't think so. The way where it is, it's a little more inside. Addicting world. Yeah. I would love like a full sim setup. It'd be so sick. World Above Wheels. Have you seen Dan's Gaming Van channel? He pops in here every once in a while. He's got like a sim set up in his van that he lives in. Totally, same world. Yeah, it's super sick. Hey, Liv, we still get the messy comments when the streams bring in more people. Pretty much every stream we get one. Ken, you don't have to apologize for that. This is a question-friendly channel. Apple Watch does not agree with Zwift. There are a couple of people who figured out workarounds, but most people get frustrated with it and end up just buying a cheap heart rate monitor. Yeah, Livy. Not a bad doppelganger. Yeah, Ken, the one I have is like 20 bucks on Amazon. Livy, I'm not sure what's for dinner. I've got a little extra leftover Indian food. My sister was in town for the weekend for my dad's 70th birthday party. Took her out to dinner last night before she flew out, so I got her leftovers. What's your favorite race? Kevin, I like kind of short, flat crit races, the best. The best at climbing. We've gotten a lot better. I think I've transferred from a sprinter to a puncher. Oh, I love Crit City. I said that on a podcast just a couple days ago. Watopian Weekly. They asked me what my favorite was. Bell Lap. Crit City. Propaganda, Lolo. Whatopian Weekly, Danny, or that joke would have been great. Fair. All right, we're taking the pace down more, y'all. We're just gonna cruise on in. Sounds good, Ken. Let me know if you have any questions, buddy. Appreciate you ordering off those links. Inconsequential. Yeah, man. I know I'm smiling right now, but this is actually very frustrating for me too. Yeah, Kevin, we were just talking about this. The Apple Watch unfortunately does not play well with Zwift at all. It's barely worth the effort trying. So a lot of people are big fans of the Garmin products if you have money to spend. But if you're balling on a budget like I am, I just got this Power Labs chest one. It's worked perfectly for me. So it's on my website. I just did a little bit of Amazon research, so take it with a grain of salt, but it's cheap and it works. Oh, thanks for the price drop there, 34 bucks. It was a little bit cheaper when I bought it, but yeah, I'm not sure, inconsequential. Garmin gives you an extra 20 average watts. I could use that. Three and a half kilometers left. Well, we're gonna have to check in with the leg tomorrow, y'all. Might have to take a couple days off here. Well, I'm gonna catch up on some editing. Okay, yeah, we'll take bets on the wheel. Here are things we know are options. Helmet, blue helmet, shoes, gloves, jersey, rainbow aerial wheels. The Cruiser is the grand prize. Maybe the Zwift gods will have sympathy on my injury. John's betting on the wheels. Cooking with Jay. What if I like choked up while I did it? Cooking with Jay's. John, yeah, dude. Something's going wrong with my upper thigh, groin area. I don't think I did anything on the bike. Just woke up with it. Cooking for Jay. Yeah, we'll see, buddy. Maybe this is just all a ploy to get back down into the sea. Back to sandbagging. Back to my old ways. I think I mentioned this the other day on the stream. I've been drinking a lot more water throughout the day. I have to pee so bad. That never happens to me while I ride. No worries, Livy. Probably for the best. If I don't see you before your spring break, have a great time in Florida. Wear sunscreen. Hell yeah, John. Way to get on the bike, man. I wasn't really feeling it today either, to be honest with you. Nope. Are you on Strava? Yep. Nope. Yes. Danny Enzo there as well. Got a link on my website in my bio. Nope. There it is. Yeah, still not feeling it. Filming with NASA and everything, they're talking about it still over my head. Mouse snappy. Janet loves this TikTok account that has this weird pointy-nosed dog named Nala. And he's like, give me a mouse snappy. That's a big one. It sounds cool though, John. Who is NASA working with in your space that you're filming them? Are they like collabing with a sports team? Yeah, nope, I've been meaning to try Rovi. It does look fun. I'll be honest with you though, the part I like about Zwift is the racing and the competition. If I was doing more like just chill rides like this, I'd do Rovi more often, I think, or I would at least try it out. Shout out to Life with Charlie. It's not for me, Danny. I like a lot of dog content, but those dogs weird me out a little bit. Okay, John, fair enough. Still cool that you're working with them. Blink twice if it's an alien diss track. What about the first intergalactic hockey league? Have you ever found a flatter ride than Tempest Fugit? That's an interesting question. Nope. Potentially, in total elevation change, Crit City, RGV is very flat. I feel like Mercury has a pretty flat route. The crit course there is very flat. Yeah, RGV is beautiful and a great route if you're just looking for one. Crit City is more of just for racing, but real life Tron bike. Dude, that'd be sick. Road to Sky is pretty flat. They should make a road to road. Oh, Jay got the dumb shoes. Okay, we still got a half kilometer here. Road to hell, that'd be sick. Oh, hell yeah, John, that's cool, man. Can't believe you've been here for an hour. I appreciate you hanging out in Consequential. Makes these slower rides a bit more fun. We'll use our Aero Boost going all of 12 kilometers per hour. Yeah, F1, I've done Road to Sky a few times. 5th top viewer in the stream. Appreciate you, John. So slow. Probably the slowest I've ever finished a ride. And here comes the big spin. What do we get? Come on. Something good, something good, something good. Bro. Got shoes twice. Lame. Give me my hour back. Cool little concept idea though by Zwift. I like it. Church boy specials. What do you get if you already get the shoes? You just get the shoes twice, unfortunately. 15K drops for dupes. I'll show them to you guys. They're not that cool. Yeah, no, this whole fit is sick though. Okay, let's save that ride for our dual record.
80s, John. 80s. Okay. Might as well take you guys with me while we do the, should I just knock out this dual record video? Whoa. 40th in the Zwift Games GC. You're lucky I'm not there anymore. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations, man. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. This is going to be easier to see on YouTube. I don't know if I can add a screen capture in real time. Bless sandbaggers. Okay. 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 What's up, JP? Going over to YouTube. I'll see if I can set up a screen on TikTok. I'm not sure if I'll be able to or not. Ooh. TikTok. Add a source. Display capture. Capture cursor. Nice. Okay. It's gonna be very small on your screen, but whatever. It's there. Now, we're going to Zwift Power. We're going to take my bike computer. It feels very bright. And we're going to get the fit file from it. The fit file is where all of the data is stored from your ride on your bike computer. Just like X files. Okay, so we're going to go to Analysis, Create New Data Set. We're going to choose this most recent event. Okay, and Zwift Hub 1. And then We're going to go to our bike computer. And go to the ride from today. Choose our power source. Asiamo. I don't know if I'm spelling that right. Create data set. What's up, G? Hello. Sometimes she does that when I'll be like editing at my computer, and Jay will come in with her dogs, and I'll have my like headphones on. I won't be able to hear her at all. How much do those cost, Jay? Oh, you don't need to put dash inconsequential anymore. I got you, buddy. Asiamos are not cheap. They are like $350, $400 for the Unos, which is like the single-sided. That's what I have. Okay. Wow. This looks pretty darn close. So what we want to do is you just want to get rid of some extra data here that's not needed on the screen. It's lined up almost perfectly, which is crazy. The video I was showing, because I must have started it at just the right time. I wish I could zoom in. So let's just crop it. So the blue is the Asiamo. I don't really know how to do this. I want to crop it there, but I don't know how. Oh, I see. Okay. 290. Okay. So it looks like the Asiamos can spike up a little bit more, which is actually interesting because we were theorizing for a little while that I had lost some top-end power off my Zwift Hub 1. Danny is really trying for it to be wrong and consequential. Yeah, you would think so, though. Oh, just like zoom in on the monitor, you're saying. Oh, I didn't even know that was a little shortcut key. That's cool. Well, so this is great, actually. This is very validating. This shows that our primary power source is reading power really accurately to the Asiamos. If you're just tuning in, the reason we were checking that was because I've been laying down some serious power lately, and I wanted to make sure that was legitimate. So now the question really becomes, where did the spike come from, and how do I keep it? But that's a question for another time. Cool. That was fun to figure out. It's the first time I've ever used my bike computer for anything, really, besides Zwift Boner. Oh, Zwift Hub 1 rules. Well, unfortunately, it's discontinued, so. Okay, y'all. That's it for me. Thank you for tuning in to the stream and the post-stream data geeking. on that bombshell. Luckily, there was only 11 people here to see it. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow. Potentially maybe something non-bikey. We'll see. Talk to you guys then.